My name is Donna Bryce Macleod. I'm a freelance costume designer and stylist, and I'm based in Glasgow. I studied theatrical art, which is a basic kind of study of the theatre and kind of performance and dance. I left school after fifth year, after my exams, and I studied that for a year. I was then very fortunate I'd been to a summer school as a teenager where you looked at all aspects of performance and kind of being creative, and you put a show on at the end of the summer. And I'd met some really kind of influential people when I did that. And I was very lucky to get a costume assistant job the following year. And then started working for STV and never got a chance to go back to study. My favourite thing about my job is creating something out of nothing. So creating an image that can be filmed, that can be photographed, that can be a 3D kind of image, or it can be a static shot. And normally that involves working with a team of people, you know, either actors or models or directors. And it's just about the creative journey of everybody coming together to create this kind of one image. You're only as good as your last job. So if you leave a job not having done a good job, your name won't be carried forward into the next job. So you have to think about your reputation even from that trainee stage, because everybody networks and everybody knows different people. And if you're good, you'll be taken on to another job. So attitude is extremely important, and just to be hardworking, to want to do the job. You might be asked to do things you don't want to do. Well, you know, that happens in every kind of line of work. So be prepared to roll up your sleeves and get into it. If you want to work in costume or in styling, you have to be prepared to work really, really long, hard hours. And also, I think when you're starting out, to be prepared to work for not much money. And to be a grafter, really, because sometimes you can work from 6 in the morning till 9 at night, which takes quite a lot of stamina. You have to be really good with people. It helps if you can sew, but it's not an essential. I worked with a few people who can't sew a button on, but they're still very creative. To have a kind of general interest in clothes and fashion and kind of period clothes helps, because then you can specialise in, you know, in different kind of fields within the kind of costume spectrum. And to be easy to get on with, because you need to deal with actors and performers, and sometimes they can be quite tricky to deal with, and you need to just be able to let things go and just let things wash over you and just get on with your job.